I know you don't like me, Bob. It's okay.
No, that's it.
Go ahead, man.
Okay, Mr. Arum, about this fight, what can we expect for this fight?
It's going to be a very, very good fight. Two accomplished fighters. Tim Bradley's been one of the top fighters in boxing for years. Vargas, up and coming, learning a lot from Roy Jones. I think it's a terrific fight.
Okay, what about the fight between Mayweather and Pacquiao is about to hit like 5 million pay-per-view buys. Mayweather says something about no rematch, but I think after he sees those numbers, he's going to clearly offer the rematch. But
no use talking about rematch or no rematch until we see how Manny's shoulder has responded to the surgery. So all of that talk is meaningless now until he makes a full recovery. Now, the prognostications are good for a recovery because the doctor who did the surgery, Neil Alatraj, is the expert, did Kobe's shoulder. But whether Kobe can return, whether Manny Pacquiao can return, only time will tell.
okay, what about a future fight between Cotto and Canelo?
That's going to be that fight happens. It's a terrific fight. Canelo really impressed me with Kirkland, and Canelo is definitely a rising star in the boxing business.
And Bob, I know you talked to other reporters. I didn't get a chance, but the validity of Pacquiao's injury has been questioned. Just your reaction to that. What do you want to tell everybody who's not believing it?
Well, Manny Pacquiao has had a torn rotator cuff since 2008. Generally, if it kicks up in training, you rest it for a couple of days, and it's fine. Here, it seemed a little bit more severe when in the training, so we had him treated by orthopedic doctors, Dr. Alatraj and Dr. Yu. They treated him with approved drugs, approved by USADA, and by 2 weeks before the fight, the injury had cleared up. He was again using his right hand, and he went in 100% in the fight, and unfortunately re-injured the shoulder at the end of the fourth round, and wasn't as effective with his right hand after that point as he had been before. That's the whole story. But going into the fight, two of the foremost doctors in the world said that he was fit to go, and he was.
How upsetting was this for Manny Pacquiao going in there knowing he had the injury that obviously it happened during the fight? How upsetting was after the fight that he let him know that he had to get surgery and he's going to be out for a while?
Well, you understand he's had this torn rotator cuff since after the De La Hoya fight. This is not something new. It just unfortunately that he injured it in training, and then he injured it again in the fight. But he's had a little discomfort with his shoulder for now, 7 years?
Bob, I know you have to wait till he recovers to see, but do you think he should fight this year, or would you rather just sit out the rest of the year and make sure he recovers completely?
I don't think he will be able to fight this year. I don't think, because the doctors want him to take 6 months. So now you're in November, and then you got to train. So I don't think it's going to be till next year.
Okay, what message do you have for the fans out there complaining about the lackluster performance both fighters gave in the fight of the century?
They weren't watching the same fight I was watching. I didn't see it as a lackluster performance. I thought it was a very interesting fight. Floyd fought a great fight, showed what kind of skills he had, and nobody said that it was going to be like Canelo Alvarez and James Kirkland. Neither guy fights that way.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Arum.